What's up? Live chat. Should be good to go. All right. Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Today, 4:40 p.m. Eastern Time. A lot of you are still at work. This is facts. Let's see who's not. And if you're watching this later, as always, hello. Good to see you. Let's see what we could get now. Waiting on the peoples. Hello, people signing on. Dan, how you doing, buddy? Dan, shouldn't you be crop dusting something? It's still early. Cliff, how you doing, bud? Cliff, how'd you do through the hurricane? Tampa didn't get hit, right? Ken Griffey, what's going on? Eric, Holler. Good to see everyone around. How's the volume? Is the volume good? Is everything good? Is the visual good? Talk to me now. Eddie, what's going on, bud? How you doing? It's good to see people are around. Mike be the one. What's up, pal? Dan is at work just saying, what's up? Tampa was great. Okay, good to go. Bueno for the Griff Man. Yeah, Cliff, actually a guy that I follow on Instagram is from Tampa. He's a cop there, and he is headed to North Florida for relief. So, figured you guys did okay. Oh, that's a minute 25 in on the burp. There you go. Started it off early. Did I ever figure out the hard start issue? The way that I had it go away, I guess you can say, is I turned the key all the way to accessories for like 5 seconds before I actually start the truck or turn the truck over, and it doesn't seem to do it then. That's it. A lot of people were saying it was because of the supercharger. I can guarantee you it wasn't because of the supercharger. It's done it long before that. And actually, here you go. Here's a riddle me that. When I got the supercharger put in, it didn't do it for like the first 7-8 months of the supercharger at all. It started right up, like literally right up. But yeah, so far so good. And I haven't started the Tundra in, wow, since Sunday maybe. So it's been a while now. We shall see. You've got a little bit of dusting to do the first week of November, then I'm done till February. Now, Dan, do you work in between then, or do you get paid enough to just chill till February? I hope you say chill till February. New record for sure, yes. North Florida definitely needs help. Yep, so from what I've heard, Mexico Beach or something, if that's a town, if I said that right, got really hit. Eric from Reno, Nevada, how you doing? Kind of starting a diesel, just got to wait for the computer to come up, yep. Get the fuel lines going and whatnot. Desmond, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Ow. You guys, I'm not going to show you, but you should see, I got like bit by a fly, right? I saw the fly there when he bit me. Swiped him away. This was days ago. You should see what that thing looks like now. I probably have West Nile. I'm right. Okay, that was it. Okay. It's going good. How are you? Man, I'm good. Chilling. Living the dream. Did a lot today. I was off from work today, so I ran 5.5 miles, came home, cleaned the house, and then it was like, all right, make a video or go live, and I just kind of, I'd rather go live right now, you know? Sean, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, I'd much rather go live today, so thanks for being here. I didn't want to just make a video of nothing. I'd rather go live and hang out instead of figuring out what I'm going to do. I didn't even have a video planned today at all, because I've been kind of busy lately. But, you know, going live is way easier. That is totally true. Yes. George, what's going on, buddy? Doug, how you doing? Chill till February. That's why I love this job. Make all my money in 8 months. Jealous. I have a buddy who owns a landscaping business who has off from like November 1st to like mid-March. He goes to Hawaii for like 2 straight months. Jealous of your success there. I just want you to know that. McFesto, how you doing? All right, so Eddie said, did an aluminum oil filter housing modification. I can't believe Toyota puts plastic oil filter housing on a truck. Yeah, should do a video on that. That's a great idea. Eddie, can you email me that? Just email me exactly what you just said there so I remember, because I don't have paper around me right now. Thoughts on a Hula, what's going on? Thoughts on a Titan XD Pro 4X. I like the Titan. The XD, I'm not a big fan of, but I mean, if you're going to use it as, you know, what it's intended for, why not? I like the non-XD version. I feel like the XD just, it's too long. It looks too big. I don't know. It's kind of the way I feel, but I love the Pro 4X. But, yeah. That's kind of how I'm feeling on it there. You going to be toned and all that stuff? Rob, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Yellow all, says Rob. Would you grow a beard? Very funny you said that, Eric. I saw a guy earlier with a wizard beard. I am not a beard guy. Mind you, I come from a police family. It's usually a clean-shaven family. The old man's got the, police mustache, but I actually shaved just before this live stream. I was getting there, man. I was getting a little bit of probably more facial hair than I've ever seen before. So, I still need that toy video of your father's boat. Will do. 100%. Ow. I didn't have access to my father's boat today. My father's boat is getting its, I don't know what you'd call this in the boaters world. I guess it's getting a good service before the last big fishing season, I guess you would say. So it's not at the house right now. It would have been today if it was at the house, so that was the original plan, but he's got to do his thing, John, what's going on, buddy? A neighbor's on. Good. 2016 limited Tundra for sale, 35s, blacked out, sexy. I can tell you right now, I've seen in person John's truck. It is pretty sweet. He's got it hooked up. John, if you would be so kind as to send pictures right now to TundraDude34@gmail.com, I will show these fine people your truck. And they're going to want to know what's the price. How many miles, all that stuff. Truck looks good, though. What's going on, Keenan? Derek, how we doing? It's good to see you. How's New Hampshire? Foliage starting to kick in? I hate the canister-style oil filters unless they're underneath, installed upside down the normal way. There you go. The reasoning behind it is soon as you pull the filter, everything falls down into the canister. Yes. Oh, man. That reminded me of something. Roberto, por favor. This defeats the whole point of having a filter. And also, most people don't realize most filters are bypass filters anyways. There you go. Rob Yoda, man. That's why he's here. New edition. Here we go. George says, new edition, Moto Metal Machine Black MO985 breakout wheels. 20x9 with 285/60 R20 BFG. I lost it. There we go. All-terrain KO2s. That's sweet. How much did that run you? And I'm going to need to see some pictures, dude. Can't just tell me about that sweetness. Little cool and rainy today. Hunting season is upon us. Okay, there you go. Today it's 60 degrees and sunny in New Jersey, which this is the coldest it's been in ages. It's been 80 degrees lately. All right, Desert Eagle, what's going on there? Sell the Tundra, buy that Land Cruiser, and supercharge it. Smart financial decision are for chumps. Yeah. Yeah, I can never afford this thing, man. This thing's expensive and ridiculous. I'm going to make a video on it, at the end. I guess probably in the next couple days on a couple things about that truck, how I feel. I've been holding off a little bit, but it's pretty sweet. But I got things to say, both ways. Eric says, anyone know a way to get a cheap TRD dual exhaust? I'm guessing, go to a wrecking yard and look for a poor Tundra with it and buy it from the yard. I'm still hooked on retrofitting the exhaust for my 03. Eric, what you should do, dude, is just start to hawk eBay and stuff like that. I see people selling them used on there pretty often, actually. And you get a good deal of them, but it's still going to be probably a good amount of money, I would think. People are still going to charge you $500 for a used one, something like that. Totally guessing on the number. I'll start to keep a lookout for you as well. If I ever do the modification that I want to do, you can just have mine. I don't want any money for it. George says, pics coming. Wife works at Michelin. Okay, George, we are now best friends because I'm going to take advantage of that. No, I'm just kidding. Sean D said, just got the Tundra back from the dealership. They ordered new TRD sway bar bushings because mine kept squeaking under warranty. Good stuff. Everyone complains about the squeaking from that freaking thing. I had it too. I have it when it's cold. When you install it in the bushings, you put a little grease. I guess it freezes or something because it squeaks in the winter only for me when it's super cold. All right, so Infesta said, safe light repair, safe light replace. Did my windshield replacement today. Had to go to their shop so they could recalibrate the camera. They could not do it mobile. 2018 Toyota factory windshield. Works just like it should. There you go. Awesome. I've never heard anyone actually have to go to the shop. That's pretty cool. Tundra Dan said, went to the dealer to pick up an oil filter for the Tundra the other day, and I saw a 2017 TRD Pro 4Runner. It had 10,000 miles, and they still wanted 47,000. TRD Pro 4Runner will hold its value better than any TRD Pro out there for sure. I do not have the Pro yet. Negative, Frank. I will not be having the Pro. Too damn expensive, man. I was having a real problem. There was a time when it would have been a possibility, but like for the amount of money they wanted for the truck and what I would be giving up didn't make sense. Eric, don't believe him. I'm still waiting for his shocks. I told you, man. I told you. I'm still waiting to see if I'm getting the new shocks. Can I add a pic now? How? Just email me and I'll show them off my phone. TundraDude34@gmail.com. Send a pic. I'll give you money for it, but if you do decide to change it up, you have a buyer. I'm not taking money for it, so we're good. We're good. I don't like to charge people for parts. That's kind of my thing, right? You guys are nice enough to come to the channel all the time. If I have a part that I've used, you know, I don't like to charge anybody for the parts. I'd rather you guys pay for the stickers and the key tags, eh? Hey, thanks. But yeah, especially if it's parts that I got given to me or discounted, I'm not going to make money off of that. I'm not that guy. Unfortunately, I probably should be that guy, you know, to keep myself in business as long as humanly possible, but I'm just too damn nice. That's probably why I can never be a shark in the financial world. Oh, I need a key tag. Jesse, PayPal, baby. Or you can do a, what do they call it? Super chat on here. All right, guys, have a great day. I'm going to go out into the world and live life. Tundra rules. Cliff, go do your thing, bro. Have a good one. Enjoy. Let's go Islanders. Good start to the season for the Isles. 2-1. Blech. Well, I guess if... let's make a little deal. Let's say $6 for the key tag, and I'll do $1.50 for the stickers on this live stream today. And the reason why, I just found out recently, when you do Super Chat, YouTube takes 30%. I didn't know that. So when I was giving these stickers away for $1, I was really not making anything. In fact, I was losing money on it. So that's what we'll do. $1.50 for the stickers on this live stream, and $6 for the key tags. And I'll write you down. And then after that, you're going to have to email me your information. And that's how we'll do it today. Okay, here we go. John, that is on the live stream, who's selling his truck, just sent me, hold on, a link to his truck on Car Gurus. $38,500. It's good looking. Hold on, let me see if I can get this picture up. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, make sure you send me your information, buddy. Jesse's getting TundraDude34@gmail.com. That is correct. Let's see. Why won't this picture blow up? Come on. Oh, man. I'll see if I can do it this way then. Gotta turn this down. Okay. Here you go. See if I can see this here. See how good this picture will be for you guys. This is John's truck. This is what he is selling. 2016 Toyota Tundra Limited Double Cab. $38,500. It is the 4-wheel drive. He's done a lot to it. It's got 35s on it. He's got a lift. He got the TRD Pro Heritage Grille. See if we could... There you go. There's the tires and wheels. There's the front end. Scrape that plate out, yo. He's got headlights. I remember when he did the headlights. That's the inside. Looking all good and whatnot. The pictures are backwards, so really sorry about that. I don't know why they do that. That's the back seat. Everything's clean in the truck. I've seen it, like I said. So if you're interested, old Johnny boy would be happy to show you his truck. And John's a good guy. So, shouldn't be an issue there. The TRD Pro 4Runner is beautiful. I just can't justify trading the Tundra. I love that 5.7 too much, yes. I mean, if you're going to go SUV, you might as well just go Land Cruiser so you could keep the 5.7. Oh. Since we're all sharing, I picked up a set of AFR heads for my Suburban today. Now I'm broke, right? I like that Suburban. I look forward to seeing what you're going to do to it for sure. Scott T says, where's the best deal for the TRD Pro suspension kit in your opinion? I have an 07 Crewmax and need to replace soon. I mean, I'm always going to tell you to check Sparks Parts and see if they have it on there, or what you can, what you can do is email them at sales@sparksparts.com, and even if they don't have it, they could point you in the right direction. The TRD Pro suspension kit, if you're looking for the old one, like the 15 to 17 one, is discontinued. So it's hard to find. You would have to look around on eBay and stuff for it like that. But if you're looking for the new one, check out Sparks Parts first. And that's kind of the best advice I could give. I always point everybody there because they always seem to have everything or know how to find things. And of course, there's the promo code, TundraDude34, save 5%. Eric says, would it make sense to go outside your budget on, let's say, a 4Runner, or put the 12,000 miles and then sell it, or would it hurt your financials like credit and whatnot, assuming you get a loan large enough? We got to start that over. We got to start that over big time. Would it make sense to go outside the budget? I'm guessing you're saying on, let's say, a 4Runner, and put the 12,000 miles and then sell it, or would it hurt your financials like credit and whatnot, assuming you get a loan large enough? Eric, rephrase that. And before you hit send, read your words and make sure you spell everything right and everything is the way it's supposed to be. I got to see what's up with that. We got to do that one more time. Streamlabs takes no fee when someone donates. That's pretty cool. I mean, it's just easier for people. People don't feel like going to PayPal half the time to buy this stuff. So the super chat on here is easier. I just had no idea they were taking that kind of money. But it is what it is. It's YouTube's game. No problem, John. Sev says, Mark, thank you for all you do, man. Hey, no problem. It's fun. I just bought a 2018 Crewmax 4x4 Mag Gray with TRD. Nice. Convenience and SR5 upgrade packages. Factory Tundra spray and bed liner. $600 other options. Nice. All for $39,077. That's a great deal. Very, very good deal there. Well done. Well done. You went at the right time of year, and you got yourself a good deal. Awesome. Awesome. Frank, you're trading for the Inferno TRD Crew. Can I put 20s on there instead of 18? Absolutely. Absolutely can. Did you get that deal done? I know you were going yesterday. Dealer is such a rip. Might have to part it. Oh, yeah. That's a pain. Parting it is a pain. In my inbox. What's happening? Go Islanders. Islanders are having a great year, Cal. Oh, hold on. They're 2-1, but they look good. And Barzell's a monster. So just, he's the next big thing. Just remember I said that. What was the dealer offering you, John? I'm going to go to my phone now, and we're going to see George's new whip here. Hold on. Okay, there's an email. Boom. Tap to download. And there she is. I like it. Hold on. Let's see. I don't remember if I turned my... Yep. Hold on. Got to turn. This is the biggest pain when you show your phone on the screen. You can't see it because it's so damn bright. Hold on. Okay. 1,500 steps later. There it is. I like it. Sick wheels and tires. Definitely dig it. Like the white. See if I can get... There you go. That's more detailed. Like the white with the Heritage grill. Always looks good. Very good looking truck. Well done, sir. George, good stuff, dude. All right. Here we go. Brock, what's going on? What's up? Just waking up from a long shift at the fire department. We had 2 arson fires last night and spent all night out on them. Great to be up on the live stream. Hope everyone is well. Always out there grinding in the fire department. I like it. Good to see everybody got home safe. And welcome aboard. Yeah, this is a random time, but I didn't know what else to do. Happy weekend, my friends. Yes, Cal, thank you very much. Cal, don't forget, you got to send me that thing, dude. That hat. I don't know what you Canadians call it. In America, we call it a snow hat. Cobb, what's going on? Eric, if I understand what you say, then no. You always lose money on a car once it's driven off the lot. True. It'd be better to just leave it for a year or two instead. True. Starting to understand a little bit what he was trying to say. I just found out the 19 Pro headlights I ordered are back ordered till November. Just one thing, Derek. I've had back order situations that told me months out, and then it comes in like 2 weeks. I think it's more of like a fail-safe. They give you like a far-out date and usually get it beforehand, but don't quote me on that one. It'll be here soon enough. November's not that far away. It'll be early Christmas gift, you know? McFaster said, noticed a few Land Cruisers and the Lexus version. I think I like the Sequoia better, especially since I know the Land Cruiser is $100,000. Yeah, I'm going to really try, purposely, really try to get the Sequoia as the next vehicle from Toyota to do reviews on, because I'd like to review, I just did this will be fresh in my mind, and then next month we'll get the Sequoia, and I can really determine what I feel would be better. I've never driven a Sequoia in my life, but I'm pretty sure the Land Cruiser is going to get the W. Taking price away. Because what is it? The Land Cruiser is $90,000, right? And the Sequoia is what, 60? That's a guess. So it's $30,000. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I got to try the Sequoia before I say any more. That $30,000 it's a big gap, man. for sure. But I really like the Land Cruiser. I feel like with the Land Cruiser, you're buying, at this point, you're kind of buying the name a lot more than anything just because of what it is for Toyota enthusiasts. If you're not a Toyota enthusiast and you don't care about Toyotas at all, you don't care about the Land Cruiser, you don't know what the Land Cruiser is probably. If you are a Toyota truck person, the Land Cruiser is the Elvis of the whole group, right? The king of kings. So being in one, it's a very nice, it's a nice feeling to be able to go and drive that thing, you know? Just to, you know, feel good about it. Feel good about it. It's fun. Would I ever own one? I don't think I could ever afford one ever, so I'm going to say no. But if I did, you know, make Michelle drive it every day and we'll have two. But a V8. Would I want a V8 as an SUV? And the answer is probably no. I don't know. At least for our lifestyle with her you know, my wife's a teacher, so she drives to school not in this district, so it's kind of a journey, and I think the 8-cylinder would kill. But I don't know. Don't get me wrong. If Toyota ever came up to me like, yo, you want a Land Cruiser? I'd be like, yeah, definitely. Let's go. Give me. But we shall see. Did you guys see the video I made yesterday? If you haven't, check it out. At the end of the video, I put up some of the sales numbers from I almost said Sequoia, from the Land Cruiser since 2000, all the sales numbers per year. And then I also did all the 12 months from 2015 and up. So you can kind of see how many they sell in the United States. Now, mind you, don't forget, Europe, Land Cruisers are everywhere. Middle East, Land Cruisers are everywhere. That's kind of their main squeeze vehicle over there. So, there you have it. John said, I think 30 to 32, but have been lowballed 27. Oof. What are you trying to get? Are you trading in for something? Talk to me, Goose. George said, no rub with flaps remove, limited 2017. I like it. Great stuff. Keep up the great site. Dude, thanks, bro. Well, now that, you know, just keep coming through, because, you know, eventually there's going to need some new tires on the old Platinum, and I'm going to have to hit you up. I have to make a deal with your wife or something. Cobb said lease. Okay. All right. Cobb answered the question. Sorry, my phone sucks. And there's a 200-word limit on comments. Try to keep it short. All right. My bad, man. I kind of get what you were trying to say now, but yeah, once you drive a vehicle off the lot, you got to start to rebuild that value in that vehicle. So make sure whatever you buy, you're going to like for a while. Or you can just go upside down over and over and over on yourself, which I would never suggest anyone do. Don't do it. Ace, what's going on, buddy? Hey, bud, headed to the Toyota dealership tomorrow. Could possibly be the owner of a 2019 TRD off-road. Very nice. Hopefully get a good trade on the 6.4 Ram 2500. I love that freaking Ram, though, dude. He's got a really nice Ram. He sent me pictures. It's gorgeous. I love it. I just want you to know that. Well, congratulations, and, you know, make sure you get good value for that thing, because it's sick. Totally sick. 6.4. That's the thing, and we'll go over that in a minute. I have a little bit of a rant, and I got ginger ale with me today, so I'm ready to rant. So I hope all 33 of you that are on here right now are ready for rants. Well, let me get caught up. Frank said, deal is done. Congratulations. Waiting on the trade, waiting on the trade probably Monday, Tuesday. This is seriously like I am 10 years old, and it's 3 days before Christmas. Frank, that's awesome, dude. Inferno is sweet. What are we doing to it, Frank? What are we doing to this truck? Tell me some of these ideas you have, buddy. Sequoia doesn't have all the off-road goodies. That's very true. Should try to get the TRD Sport Sequoia. I would love to. It's whatever they have, but that would be the one that I would definitely want. That would be the one I think they would have. The press vehicles are usually well built as far as, you know, they're equipped with what you'd want. You either get, like when I had the 4Runner, I had the TRD off-road 4Runner, but then they also had one out there that was like the limited. So they'll give you one that's in the middle, or they'll give you one at the top. This is the Land Cruiser. It's not fully loaded, I don't believe. It's actually, no, it's not fully loaded. So I would hate to tell people, oh, this isn't the best Land Cruiser because it's $87,000 on the sticker. But yeah, there's a little bit better ones out there. So we shall see. But yeah, I'll try to get the TRD Sport Sequoia for sure. It's the other thing people don't understand about Land Cruiser and the price. That is an extremely overbuilt SUV. As far as suspension, frame, axle, everything about that is built. You look at it and you may be like, that is a soccer mom, expensive soccer mom vehicle. But that thing can take you anywhere, man. I'm telling you. That thing is sick. Robust is the word. Tank, what I've been saying all week. Rock says, steak and shake after my son's baseball practice this afternoon, and we are doing a family day of paintball tomorrow. Me and the wife and my 3 kids. Kids will be first timers, loading the Tundra soon for the trip. Dude, that sounds like a really good today, tomorrow weekend, really. Good for you, dude. What is steak and shake? It sounds good. Looking at selling my wife's 2017 Honda Odyssey on the Sequoia. Woof. We're going to go check out packages. Love to see you review one. I will do my best to get one, for sure. I'll text you about it later. Please do, John. I really want to know. I can get you a great deal. Oh, my God. I couldn't imagine having 2500 Ram. They're very long here in this area, because this area is tight. And I don't know. Couldn't imagine driving that thing every day. I read somewhere the Land Cruiser is the longest owned vehicle. I wouldn't doubt that. Wouldn't doubt that at all. That thing is just, I don't know how to explain it. It's unreal. I get in it every day and I drive around and I do whatever I do. I try to take it on all my daily, routines and errands. And I went food shopping with it the other day, and you're walking up to it and you're like, that's a freaking Land Cruiser. Like me, I'm a huge Toyota enthusiast. I've been for a very long time. My father had Toyotas. I've had a bunch. Seeing a Land Cruiser sitting in my driveway right now is, it's crazy. It's crazy. The fact I get to drive it, yeah, it's for a week, 7 days, right? But the fact that Toyota trusts me with a $90,000 vehicle, thank you, Toyota. I appreciate you. Now that I'm all caught up on these, it's time to rant. We're going to get a good one here. I put up a video the other day. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. It was something along the lines of, it was named, I had to squash this rumor, something like that. Here's the big issue with that whole thing. It was basically saying there are guys on some of the message boards and stuff that I've read saying that the Tundra, they're not going to make the Tundra anymore soon after the next couple of years. So the whole video was about me just saying that's not true. There's a remodel coming. Like, the Tundra is hanging out. It'll be here for a while. And if you go and look at some of the comments, there's some comments left. I had to delete a bunch of them, and I'll get to that in a minute. It became a war on that video. And go read for yourself. It became a war on the video between Tundra people and Ford people. And the Ford people were, well, okay, so here's the thing. I don't mind if any, first off, for real, I like all trucks. I like Toyota, of course, but I like all trucks. There's something in every camp that I like. We've gone over that about 60,000 times. But when you come on, if you want to debate about trucks, let's do it. Let's have fun with it. That's the whole point. Everyone's a loyal fan of some brand, and that kind of makes it fun, right? But you get these guys who come on there, and they turn it into like a name-calling. This one guy turned it into a racist thing. I had to delete and report, so he might get kicked off YouTube. I don't like to ban anyone from my channel. I've probably banned a total of 6 people in my 2.5 years now of doing this. And it's because of the extreme nature of some of the things they say. But this one guy, man, I gave time and time and time again. I was just letting it go. I wasn't doing anything about it. I was just letting them have their debate. And, it was getting a little rough. And I even gave a warning like, all right, man, maybe we tone it down. That's why I put that up. And again, it's still there. If you go and look at some of these threads, I'm like, all right, guys, it was fun while it lasted. But maybe we, agree to disagree and move on. And just call it a day. But they kept going. And this one guy turned it into this whole political, religious, racial thing. And I'm not going to deal with that on this channel, guys. It's a PG channel. I do the best I can to keep it clean and neat. I don't care who has their opinions. I'm down to hear anything. I'm down to have a good time. There's people who love Ford. There's people who love Chevy. We're Toyota lovers. People are going to give you crap about, oh, that's a Japanese truck. It is what it is. We laugh, we learn from it, we have fun with it. But then there's some people, man, who they've never been wrong a day in their life, and they can't be wrong now, and they have all these agendas, and they think that they know more than they do. And that's just a mess. And I won't have that on my channel. At the end of the day, I'm the guy who hits the key that says that can happen or not happen, and I'm wide open to letting people do their thing, but nope, not at that level. You're not going to take over my channel and be a dick, because I'm just not going to have that. All right? So, going forward, please, for the love of God, if you want to have a nice debate with anyone, I encourage the debating. I encourage the good time. I encourage you telling people why you love the Tundra. I encourage, if any of you are Ford, Ram, Chevy owners, tell me why you like it. I always want to know. I encourage you to stand up for what you believe in, but I also don't encourage you to take it to the level of, I don't even know. This is a freaking Toyota Tundra enthusiast channel. It doesn't have to go political in any way, shape, or form, you know? That's it. That's it. That's all I got to say. That's my rant. Positive rant. Ace said he could get me a great deal on his truck. I'm good. Since we haven't looked yet, does the Sequoia come with the 4.6 and 5.7? I believe it's just the 5.7, but don't quote me. I don't know anything about the Sequoia, so I would have to do some research before I get it. Might go with the 4.6 for the wife. You know, at that point, if there is an option, you might just want to go 5.7 because the 4.6 and 5.7, the fuel mileage is like 1 mpg difference, and you don't want to give up the 400 horse, dude. You know? All towing would be done with my Tundra. Okay. Get her the 5.7. She's a good wife. I have a list of options that I want, so it could be quite the adventure. Just hope the salesman has a good breakfast and lots of coffee before I get there. I like it, Ace. I'm pumped about this. I'm excited to help you guys hook your trucks up because, you know, mine's pretty good at this point. You know, I have a lot of good stuff on it that when somebody tells me, like Frank and all that, Frank's getting his Inferno TRD, like, hey, I'm getting this, and they want the help. Dude, that's like Christmas morning for me every single time I get to help you guys build your truck into something you like, or at least give you the promo code with Sparks Parts, you know, anything I can do to help. This channel was built for one reason and one reason only, to meet and talk to other Tundra owners and truck owners, you know? So that's what the fun thing is about it, and we continue to do it. And a lot of you on here are always on here for the live streams, and I appreciate you. Eddie says, I agree, TD. I have owned several brands, but I'm at the point I only buy Toyotas and Hondas, each to its own and based on my experience. Yep, agree. It doesn't, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it really doesn't matter if someone drives a Ford or someone drives a Yoda. If that's what you like, who cares? This is America, right? Do what we want when we want. Road King, what's going on? Rock says, hey Mark, any ideas or where I could find a white Toyota hat with Heritage logo in black, or just an all-white hat with the black TRD logo? Not sure. Google search that. I'm sure it's out there. That seems very basic. So, definitely the black with the TRD logo. Or, excuse me, white hat with the black TRD logo. It's got to be out there somewhere. Just Google search. Eddie says, for me, it's about reliability. Don't have money to throw around for unnecessary maintenance issues. Now, Eddie, that was one of the things that the guy was saying is that, so we all know Toyota's known for reliability, but he said, well, he said so much that I don't even remember. But basically, he said it's a fallacy. It's not real. Toyota doesn't have reliable vehicles anymore. Just go read that thread. I implore you guys, please go read the thread on that video and then come back to me next live stream. We'll talk about it. It's pretty funny. Keep an open mind, though, I'm telling you. I'm Toyota through and through, but I do like the new Ranger Raptor. Me too. And listen, guys, I've had a lot of Toyotas, but I respect every brand out there. I respect the fans of every brand out there. I'm an Islander fan in hockey, right? But I respect the fans of other teams, meaning I won't go to a Ranger game and throw stuff at people. You know why? Because I'm a regular dude. And this guy was throwing virtual shots at people, and it's just unnecessary. Like, he had to tell himself that he knows everything. It was the worst. The worst. I hope he gets kicked off YouTube, to be completely honest with you. I have no sympathy for the way he was rolling. I hope he gets kicked off YouTube straight up. Frank says, everything I can, sir, TD34. I want a level or minimum lift. Nice. 20s, blackout badges, inlays. You tell me, brother, I'm down for a badass build. Okay, well, I'm here to help any way I can, and I look forward to making that Inferno look really good. I love Inferno. Love it. Almost bought a 2015 TRD Pro in Inferno. Medic, what's up? I bet you're a medic. Hey, dude, 34. I got the BFG KO2s last week after your vids. You were dead on. Told you. It rides a little more like a truck, but I absolutely love the look of my Pro with them. Thanks for the channel. Anytime, they are the best. They're an all-terrain tire that looks like a mud-terrain tire. That's what I always say. Look at the sidewall, you know? Look at the way the teeth come over, the tread comes over the side. You don't find that on all-terrains a lot, man. Eric says, search eBay and couldn't find a used one. The search is on for the TRD Dual. Do you have Craigslist where you are, Eric? I don't know if Nevada has that. Yes, Sequoia only 5.7. If you do have Craigslist, check that all the time. Surprisingly super hard to find, yes. Sev says, my wife drove my new 18 Crew Max and immediately asked me, does the Sequoia drive this nice? Ooh. Haha. I have a Toyota Convert. There you go. She drives an '09 GMC Yukon now, but she said when it goes, it might be Sequoia. Yeah, man, that'd be cool. Who we fussing about just joined in? No, I was just giving a rant, man. What's up, Mike? On if you look at the video, had to squash this rumor. I think that's what it was called. It was about 5 or 6 videos ago. There's just a big chain of BS going on, so I had to do some blocking, do some banning, which I don't like to do. But I figured I would do a live stream, maybe bringing home a new to me travel trailer tomorrow. That's cool, man. Congratulations, new to you. All right. Whew. And let's not forget, this glass is sponsored by X-Stang Trifecta 2.0. This is the best soft tonneau cover you can get in the game today. And that is not a pitch. Well, that's a little bit of a pitch, but I have it on my truck and I love it. By far the best tonneau cover I ever had. I mean that. I'll be back in a minute. Okay, we're back. Getting text. Okay. Something else to pay for. Help me, Jeebs. Just like Homer says, Jeebus. I like it. Oh, yes, The Simpsons. So the Islanders are kicking a little butt, and I'm happy about it. Hockey's good right now. Anyone see the Giants game last night? Nah. Oh, God. I was literally, I was getting mad at the TV. It was one of those kind of games. Yeah, thank God no one records me when I watch sports. Give the old, rated R on that. Eric, try Pro Flow exhaust. They sound better than the TRD with a way better price. I've got black tips too for under $250. I like it. McFasto with his Eagles. Not only did the Eagles outplay the Giants, but the Giants outplayed themselves. The problem is the Giants sideline is a mess. You're a professional football player, you're a professional athlete. You make millions of dollars to play sports. You need to act like a professional. In my opinion, OBJ should have went. I don't really care for him. He had a couple good seasons. I think he's overrated. And I'm a Giants fan. And I don't like his attitude. Especially after last week's interview. You gotta love you some hockey. It's the only way. Shaquan Shame, he is a Giant though. Go Birmingham Bulls. Pelham all. Okay. All right. Go them. Interesting to see how my truck handles it. More than twice, the weight of the pop-up. We shall see. Giants are atrocious. Hard to watch, to be honest with you. And they shouldn't be. The play calls are just awful. Pass protection, the worst I've ever seen. It almost looks like Pop Warner football. You got to give, everyone blames Eli. You got to give Eli time to throw the ball. You can't have the pocket collapse right off the snap. What the? Don't get me going. Don't get me going. Dennis, what's going on, buddy? Preseason hockey game for the local team. Oh, yeah. Yep. Here, Birmingham Bulls. There we go. Okay. The whole time I'm seeing Binghamton, I'm like, are you in New York? Seb says, should I buy a TRD sway bar for a Crew Max that has the TRD off-road package, or is the Bilsteins good enough? I say try it, dude. I liked my sway bar when I had the off-road package. I liked it a lot. That's just me, though. Nittany Lions, Barkley did awesome. There you go. Yes, true. Pelham, Alabama for the Bam Bulls. Solder sucks, yes. Screw Eli, he sucks. Go 49ers, they suck too. I don't know. I don't think Eli sucks. I just think Eli is not put in the position to do well anymore. Pass protection, Eli needs time in the pocket. He needs time in the pocket, dude. And he never has time in the pocket. Look at the sack rating for the last, 4 seasons, dude. He doesn't have time. He's not a scramble quarterback. He's not. He puts up interceptions that way. And I'm not giving up on Eli. I feel like we're... The problem is the New York market, and I grew up in New York. The New York market, the fans here are insane. If you're not winning, you suck. They don't sit there and try to dissect why. They just say you suck. So I'm one of the weird ones that likes to dissect the reasons, okay? And number one for me is the attitude on the sideline. If you're a professional athlete and you don't think you're going to win and you spread that poison through the whole team, guys, you're not going to win football games. And it's just a mess that I see on camera. These millionaires, 1 in a million job playing NFL football, and they're all upset about it. Oh, go home. There's plenty of people out there who'd rather play. I hate the NFL. I've got a Flowmaster muffler on my truck, but I think I'm getting old. Yep, you are. For 19 years old, and I absolutely love the sound of the TRD Dual, even though it won't sound the same because it's a 4.7. I got over my loud exhaust that I used to have. I like the TRD Dual exhaust. It's there when you need it. I'm all about the great US of A. A lot of people do not realize the Tundra is the most American-made truck. I love to say that when some of my friends who are huge Ford and Chevy guys. Yeah, the problem is the two things you get from that are this. Their response to that is, well, it's still, the money at the end of the day still goes back to Japan. That's what I always hear. And number two, Ford F-150 is now the most American-made truck, most recently. And Tundra is number 2. Check that out and write that down before you say it again to someone. Picked up season tickets yesterday. Well, half season's worth. Get to pick up the games you go to. I like that, dude. What's the team again? Hey, how do I get a TundraDude keychain? You could do it right now if you super chat under me somewhere. There's a money sign. $6. I will send it out to you tomorrow, sir. Any plans to do a camper shell review, Lear, ARE, etc.? If I knew someone that had a camper shell, I would totally do it. That'd be great. I would take you camping. Erie Encore Entertainment. EEE. Triple E. What's going on, buddy? Traded in my 07 SR5 off-road for 15 Crew Max Limited. 07 had a lift in 33s. My newly bought 15 is not lifted with stock. Two-tone off-road wheels. All right. Should I level my 15 and beef up with KO2s or leave it? You've come to the guy who likes to modify. I say level that puppy out. I love the look of a leveled Tundra. I'm not a big fan of the stock look. So, in my opinion, level it out. Why not? And the KO2s are amazing. Definitely. And I don't think I've seen you on here before, so welcome aboard. Sean said my Flowmaster gets too raspy when above 2500. I like the real smooth, healthy V8 sound. Ooh, it sounds like you're writing a Hallmark card. Mark, let's face it, Eli sucks and I'm an Eli fan. Derek, be with me on this, man. Pass protection. Pocket time. It's what he needs. Chris, what's going on, buddy? What do you think of the Haley Deegan winning the NASCAR Can-Am Series? She's fearless. I love her, man. I love her. Yeah, good for her. It's going to be awesome. She's going to have a good career. You know, we've taken note, and I bet you she moves on up the ranks. But this is the thing. This is what they did with Danica wrong. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Let her take her time. Get good. With Danica, she came into NASCAR. They put her in the Busch Series, which is now Xfinity. And they let her run like one season, and then she was right in Cup. And she wasn't ready. They should have put her in the trucks for a couple seasons. They should have put her in Xfinity for a couple seasons, and then up to Cup. They should do that with her. We shall see, though. Erie says, mind you, have a 25-30 minute commute to work along with city to home. That's up to you then. The MPGs are up to you. For me, I'd be leveling her out. Hold on, what'd you say? Bow that I got a Tundra, I can own a keychain. Oh, now that I got a Tundra, I can own it. Yes, yes, you can. Absolutely. Why hasn't Toyota upgraded remote engine start? I don't think they're gonna. I think they like it the way it is. Their mindset is a security mindset with it. So I wouldn't expect an update on that. Sounds like you know what you want, Eric. I think so. Eli is old school. NFL's transition to RPOs and the new style offenses. I can agree with you on that. That team is a mess. You have an aging quarterback and you draft a running back with the first pick. That's a no-no. This is true. That running back is amazing, though. Sean D seems like it, but I'm always open to suggestions. Yes. Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs. Okay, cool. Good name. I heard Ford is laying off because of sales and Toyota can't keep up with the trucks. This is the thing. So they're maxed out at TMMTX, at the Toyota manufacturing plant in San Antonio where they make the Tundra in Tacoma. They're maxed out. They're on 3 shifts now. They added that 3rd shift like a year ago. They're maxed out. So they're building a new plant. I believe it's the one in, Baja, Mexico, right on the border of Cali and Mexico. And they're going to move the Tacoma down there. This is what I believe. I don't know. I'm not 100% on this. This is what I think I heard. And then the Tundra will have its own plant. So I don't know how that'll work. I don't know if they're moving all of Tacoma production or just a good amount. But that'll be good for it because then they could build more Tundras. But right now, and this is what people don't understand too when you get in these arguments. We understand the Ford F-Series sells 800,000 units a year. It's over that. It's like 870. Which, by the way, it's F-150, 250, 350, 450. That's what they're grading with the Ford F-Series numbers. Still amazing, mighty numbers. But for what Toyota writes down and says, this is how many Tundras and Tacomas we want to sell this year, this is how many the plant can build, Toyota's right where they want to be with it. That's where you don't get people on board with the number thing. They look at it and they say, okay, I see Ford is selling 870,000. I see the Tacoma and Tundra together are selling, I think it's like 200,000, maybe a little bit, 210. Ford's winning. Yeah, Ford's making a lot more because Ford can make a lot more. Toyota, you got to remember, Ford is a pretty much all truck company now, right? And even when they weren't, they devote their time and energy to trucks. Ford trucks, number one. That's what the mindset is. It's our trucks. F-150 is our flagship vehicle. Toyota is eclectic. They have a lot of vehicles. The Camry, the Corolla, the RAV4, those are their bread and butter vehicles. The commute cars, the Priuses. The Tacoma and the Tundra are trucks for Toyota. That's the mindset is different. Ford, F-150 is our flagship vehicle. Put all the time and money to that, and then we'll bleed it down to the other vehicles along the way. Toyota is Corolla, Camry, RAV4. Put all the money to those. Let's get that going. Commuter cars, point A to point B. Let's go after the regular consumer who isn't the vehicle enthusiast, right? And then after that, they bleed into their other vehicles. They do it smart. It's my opinion. I'm not against the Ford mindset. It's just it's not comparing apples to apples. It's apples to oranges, or 100%, because Ford goes after the F-150 as their number one vehicle, so they should be selling that amount. Come over here, where Toyota is selling all these good gas mileage, you know, get to work, take the kids to soccer, that kind of car, right? If Toyota sat down and said, the Tundra will be our number one vehicle from now on, here's what we're doing with it, then you have a battle. But the difference is that Toyota puts out a truck. It's a longevity truck, right? So we've had the same stuff on the Tundra for a long time. But if you look at the Camrys, the Corollas, the RAV4s, they're always getting refreshed and updated, and new generations come out. You got to look at it in both directions, man. I should be a motivational speaker, no? I'm way behind. Hold on. Ford trucks look old. Don't like the look with the exception of the Raptor. I do like the Raptor. I don't think the Tundra looks old. Interior, yes, needs updates, but exterior looks great to me. Sev, I totally agree with you on that one. I feel like the interior could use some love, but the actual look of the truck looks good. Excuse me. Might have to use that tow haul with the camper. You got it, man. You got to let me know what's up with that. They won't do that with her. They'll want the next female up in NASCAR. People running the show don't know what they are doing. True. Love the modularity of the Tundra. Upgradable and customizable. Put that on a t-shirt. Sounds good. Anyone do the airbag recall yet? Anyone? 2018 owners? Oh, it's actually 2017 and up, but it's 2017 made after August, I believe. GM ads been showing up in my Facebook feed again. I've been blasting them every time. What? Can you hear? Or no, can't hear you over the ticking 5.3 lifter. Oh boy. Did you see Throb Nation went from a Tundra to Tacoma? What are your thoughts? Whatever floats the boat, right? To each their own. He came from a Tacoma, went to a Tundra, went back to a Tacoma. So what's next? Rebel, Tacoma, Tundra, Tacoma. What's next? Also take into fleet sales. Absolutely. Toyota, fleet sales? Nil. My rant. That's what it was. Not a Giants fan, however, Barkley is a beast. And they will be, they will be players in the near future building around him. Quarterbacks are a crapshoot in the draft. This is true. This is true. I just feel bad that Eli's going out this way, you know? I really thought Eli was walking off the field last night saying, I'm done. Yeah, so Rob went back to the Tundra, was like, alrighty then. Best LED head tail fog upgrade for my 2015 limited. PS, love the channel. The expensive way, I'm going to give you two options here. The expensive way would be for the LED headlights and fog lights to get the Toyota ones from the 2018s, like I have the full LED setups. That ain't cheap. Okay, you're looking at almost $1,000 for that setup. You can also check out the brand Winjet. Okay, Winjet has even the tail lights too. Tail lights, fog lights, headlights. All LED, a lot cheaper. Good brand. Good brand. Check them out. Winjet Automotive is their name. One thing I do have to ask is for the people that are on here. Ow, sorry. For the people that are on here, what made Rob go back to the Tacoma? What was the reasoning? Does anyone know that? Heard rumors of $4 gas next summer. Sure hope that's not true. Now I don't have my Corolla. Now, if that's true, and we get $4 gas next summer, that will really hurt Ford's strategy of going to all trucks. That will hurt a lot. Mike says, wow, Ford F-150 diesel commercial when I just clicked on the live stream. What's up, Mark? How you doing, Mike? I'm over here talking about Ford, and they're putting up, maybe that's how they do ads in a live stream. Maybe they listen and find keywords that keep coming up, and that's the ad you get. Too big for the garage. New garage is too small. Johnny 5, my man, how you doing, buddy? All right, so his garage was too small, so we went back to the Tacoma. Okay. Well, that's why I always say to each their own. Rob can't get it in the garage when he lifted the Tundra. Rob can't get it when he lifted the Tundra. Okay, did he lifted the Tundra? He put a lift on it? Rob can't get it in the garage when he lifted the Tundra. Don't follow Rob, but looked back out of wonder. Oh, okay. He was going to. Okay, I got you. 10-4. Yeah, I had a couple people come on here and tell me that he was going back to a Tacoma. And I was like, okay. That'll be a good video, though. What's next? I apologize for not being here yesterday. I got custody of my daughter, and we were trying to register her for school. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Can't get it in the garage. Sounds like a personal problem. Truth, man. Eddie says, Ford EcoBoost. You can't have both. You either get Eco or Boost. I question the reported gas mileage. Oh, my brother's Ford F-150. He has the EcoBoost 2.7, and he gets regular truck gas mileage. I think he's rocking like a 16, 17 mpg right now, man. So I keep seeing that from people I know who have EcoBoosts, that they're getting truck gas mileage. I know they say like in the 20s and stuff, but I haven't seen that yet. I don't know. I don't know a ton of people with EcoBoost, though. Seb says the TRD shift knob was a great upgrade for $90. Feels so much better. It definitely is better. I like the look, the feel of it a lot more, for sure. Yeah, for sure. So once again, if anybody wants Keytags, they're $6 if you super chat on here, and these we'll do $1.50 on these. I tell you what. Hold on, let's get caught up now. Thanks, TD. I've been trying to get it for 10+ years. Well, congratulations. Cheers, mate. But he lives in Texas. Big truck is everything. Teach their own. My biggest thing and question is, why not just not park it in the driveway? Or why not park it in the driveway? I've never had a garage in my life. Yep, why I call it EcoBoost, full of hot air. Nice. What's the difference in the Tacoma and the Tundra with regards to the mileage? I think the Tacoma just breaks into the 20s a tad. Just a tad. So you're looking at maybe 4 mpg difference? Maybe 3? I gotta look that up. I think this is just out of left field. It just hit me and I'm going with it. I feel like the Tacoma is like 1720 in gas mileage and the Tundra's 1315 or 1317. Rob will probably go to the Rebel again in a few months. He's all over the place. Is what it is. I'm getting about 14 to 15 in the Tundra. I am 16 with the supercharger. I've asked him 3 times about looking at garage space before he got the house and never got an answer. There you go. Rained like heck yesterday. Had flooding. Was kicking up water big time. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah. That dude loves his vehicles. We know that for sure. So, I guess if you have the do-re-mi to buy whatever you want whenever you want, you're going to do things like that. I am not that guy, unfortunately. Negatory on that one. But I will tell you this. If I could afford it, I'd probably look at this here Land Cruiser, man. Thing's pretty cool. What I thought, just park the thing in the driveway. It's a truck. It's a truck. It's meant to take an ass whooping, hey. By the way, guys, that reminds me. I saw the movie Gotti last night. The John Travolta movie. You should check that out. It's very good. That's not what I heard. I heard TD got that money. I wish I had that money. I wish If you get the idea or projection that I have a lot of money, please know that I don't. Everything we buy for the truck, everything is bought through channel revenue. That's just the long and the short of it, man. I have golf clubs that are 5 years old, you know. Well, my bowling equipment's brand new, but I got to have one vice. But yeah, that's just the way it is, you know. People, because you get a supercharger, right? No one ever gets a supercharger because they're too expensive. I had the opportunity to get one, so I went with it. Hi-oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. He's got more money than he knows what to do with. More money, more money, more money. Yep, more money, more problems. How do you think the Tundra will perform towing a 35-foot trailer, 10,000 pounds fully loaded? Oof. That will be interesting, because that's pushing its limits right there. But I'm really looking forward to your report on that one, sir. Yeah, nothing like having shiny new balls. There you go. Brand new Ram just drove by. What a beautiful truck. I do like what Ram has done. I do. I do. I do. And when you just said that, for some reason, I thought of this. Because the Ram kind of bubbled out their front end a little bit, right? Instead of that chiseled look. That's one thing I like about the Tundra. It's still the last truck on the road now that has that chiseled look. Everything's kind of squared off instead of rolled. And it got me thinking about the nose of the Land Cruiser and what I would do if I owned one. I don't know what I would do, because I feel like if you own a vehicle like the Land Cruiser, you have to put high-end modification parts on it. You can't go cheap, right? You can't buy $100 rims, $100 per wheel. You got to buy like $500 per wheel rim, right? You just got to do it good, man. I wish, I'm going to be real with you right now. While we're on this live stream, you're hearing it now. If I had some way to get a Land Cruiser and it not be $90,000, so let's play, you know, devil's advocate. If Toyota was like, "Hey, we're going to give you this Land Cruiser, use it for your channel, do whatever you want," I would hook that thing up. Hook that thing up if money didn't matter. Land Cruiser, see, that's another thing too. McFasto, good call. I owe you 10 push-ups. If you do have a Land Cruiser, it should say stock because of what it is. But I could not deal with those wheels. I'd have to do something with them. Better wheels. What are your thoughts on the 10,000-mile oil changes? Should we do them more often than that? The way I look at it is this, and I try to explain this to people all the time. There are some people out there who get oil changes every 3,000 miles because they always have, right? There's some out there who do 5. Me, I never get to 10,000. I always do it at the 6-month mark because it's 6 months oh no, it's 10,000 miles or 12 months. I never get to the 10,000 miles in that range. I do what Toyota tells me to do, because if something goes wrong, it's on Toyota. You know what I mean? But if you're more comfortable paying and getting them every 5,000, do it, man. It's really up to whoever, you know, whatever you're into, whoever you are with it. But I just go with what Toyota tells me to do. Then if something goes wrong, well, for me it would be like this. Toyota, something happened to my motor because you told me to change the oil at 10,000 miles. Oh no, that's because you have a supercharger. That's what they would say to me, so I'd be screwed either way. Like to hear how it pulls that much too. That's at its limits, yeah, for sure. So, Ace, let us know. Only like Ram's interior, but Tundra's more reliable. This is very true. Sev, the 10,000-mile oil change sucks. Change in between dealer oil changes. There you go. Chris said, did you notice how fast you get used to the power and speed of the supercharger? It's like you could swear it's not as fast as the first day. Maybe it's just me. Totally agree with you on that one. And it's funny because every vehicle is different to me. So when I drove the 1794 that the Toyota gave me in August, right? I drove it around and it didn't have the supercharger, but it still felt really fast, really springy. I'm driving around in this thing and it feels really fast. This thing actually feels very close to the supercharged Tundra to me. Like this thing has some get up and go. And it's the same kind of weight area for both vehicles. So it's probably in my head. But man, this thing, when you put the pedal down, gone. It's no hesitation whatsoever. The gears don't search around. It's just there. It's almost like it knows you're about to push the gas pedal and it's already ready to go. But yeah, the supercharger, you do get used to it. It's kind of weird. Do they make a lot of aftermarket goods for the Land Cruisers? I've never looked. I have never looked either. I'm sure they do for the older ones because a lot of people hook them up. As far as the newer ones go, I'm sure there's some stuff out there. I disagree with synthetic oils. 10,000 is not bad. I mean, Toyota would never tell you to do it and then it be something that's going to hurt the vehicle, right? There's always room to spare. So I'm with you on that one, Ed. Ace, you're going to go white knuckle with 10,000 pounds unless you don't realize what can go wrong. This is true. I will be hitting that mark faster now. With being my only vehicle, think 10K oil changes is a stretch. We'll be out of warranty by time. Those drawn-out oil changes will show negative effects. It's true. That's my only concern with getting a Tundra is towing capabilities. How much squat will it get? Tongue weight, the truck can handle. I tow my trailer a lot during the summer months. I guess we're going to see. Does Land Cruiser have 430 axle ratio? That's a good idea. Or excuse me, not a good idea. It's a good question. Let's try to find out on this here phone right now. See what I could get quick for you. And let's do 2018. Oh my god. Dude, my fingers are too big for this phone. Does that sound weird? Toyota Land Cruiser. I can't spell either. We're looking at something if you're just signing on. Let's see. Let's see what comes up here. Get caught up on this stuff here. It has a 3.307 axle ratio. So 3.307 axle ratio. So not the 430, 330. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing the 10,000 miles, even for fully synthetic. I want to give this truck to my 5-year-old son, if you know what I mean. We get you. Oh, it is ginger ale. Oh yeah, it's ginger ale. Adult ginger ale. You're going to squat like a mofo. That tongue weight should be 10% of the total trailer weight. Johnny 5, king of the trails, king of the towing. Johnny 5, I agree 100%. DV, what's going on? Checking in from North Carolina. Hurricane Michael knocked down yet another tree. Luckily, it did not destroy anything, only because I have not repaired Hurricane Florence damages. There you go. Glad you're safe, dude. Privacy fence. Can you convert a Tundra into a diesel? I'm sure you can. Actually, yeah, there is actually a place out there that does it. I don't remember what they're called, but they're in America. See if I can find that name. If anyone knows that name. What is the name of the... There's a company out there who converts the Tundra into a diesel. Travel trailer, I'm getting, is about 4,200 empty. We'll have a load leveling anti-sway hitch. We'll see how that all works tomorrow if I get the camper. Split the load on the trailer 70% in front of the trailer wheels, 30% behind. Got it. Excuse me. Camper Mike, I have done used oil analysis on every vehicle I've owned. If you're changing your oil at 5K and using a good synthetic, you are wasting money. Hey guys, what's crack-a-lackin' from Mr. Mopar? What's going on, buddy? How's the Mopar world treating you? Mopar, no car, eh? I gotta be honest, I always hated that. I always thought that was real, what do the kids say nowadays, cringy? When people say that Mopar, no car thing, I can't stand that. Actually, the older I get, the more my cringe level goes up. So, it's probably me. It's probably me. We got a little ginger ale, a little adult ginger ale going on right now, dude. If you know what I mean. I did get this sweet new tire rack in the mail that I'm going to read right after this thing. Sit there, have a couple more of these ginger ales. I only use 100% synthetic oil. There's a difference between fully synthetic and 100% synthetic. Oh, Eddie, talk to me, Goose. What's the difference, man? Camper Mike, you will be more than fine. With the load, lever, and any sway hitch, you will notice the trailer, but only in the power department, not so much the suspension. All right, all right, all right. Well, so far things are kind of south. I just found out my work today that we're only working 2 days a week for the next 3 weeks. I mean, is that bad? It's bad for a paycheck, but at least you get some chill time, eh? I ran out of my ginger ale. Need to go restock for the weekend. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do, bro. Yep, I got a lot to do this weekend. Probably notice it most at MPG. Yeah, definitely. Definitely will notice it in the old MPG department. He's one of the finest officers in the department. Oh, my back. My back hurts so much. That run today. That was my new high since being back to running full time. Today, I beat my new high. I pulled a 9,000-pound trailer with my Tundra with airbags and anti-sway. Never had a problem, even high wind. Trailer brakes a must. Okay. Oh, well, yes, my Tundra drops to 4 to 6 miles per gallon. Woo-wee! That's a lot of stops there in Mississippi to get more fuel. Petrol. Feed Miss Seymour. One of my favorite movies of all time right there. And as far as Mopar, sorry, no ballparks. At this point, I'm looking at the Veloster instead. All right, man. My buddy's selling his 2014 Veloster right now. Ugh. Ugh. Does that mean you're going to change your name? You're going to be like Mr. Hyundai, Mr. Veloster, Mr. Veloster Imposter, something like that? Something cool? Or are you just going to keep the Mr. Mopa? LOL, these Tundras out there be thirsty. Yeah, I bet. I love Land Cruisers. Wish I could get a hold of a 1997 40th anniversary edition under 100K miles. Pipe dreams. Yeah, for sure. Someone said, why don't I take a trip to Arizona? I said I have to win the lotto to pay for the fuel. Yes. And as far as a Mopar at this point is on hiatus, I'm looking to get a Honda Veloster instead. Okay, are you looking to get a new one? Or are you going to get a used one? Okay, bowling ball, stop. What's your thoughts on catskin leather, aftermarket leather? I have the SR5 and it would look great in black leather. Do it. Catskins is a very popular brand. Everybody raves. I haven't used myself, but everyone raves. First time I ever had leather in a vehicle, stop playing with your ball. Yes. First time I ever had in a vehicle leather was the 2016 TRD Pro. Did I show you guys this yet? If you have Instagram, you've already seen this. I bought this at the race when I was at Dover last weekend. See if I can pop this puppy open and show you what's up, you know. I'm out, everyone. Got a dinner date. Out the Outback. I like it. Yo, right, you better send me a picture of that bloomin' onion, man. Oh, God. I'm coming. I'm not going to show the ball. I got this at the NASCAR race. No ball. I had to wheel and deal for this thing. You guys better be impressed. Check it out. What do you think? Eric Jones helmet. This is the protective stuff over the face shield, but yeah. What do you think? Sweet? How the hell do you do this again? There we go. Not bad, huh? Pretty cool, huh? No one's saying anything. Can someone just lie and say it's cool? Please? Pretend? Someone? I think it fits my head. There's this protector thing in there, so you can't put it on your head. But I'm pretty sure I could get it to fit my head. Has the radio cable and everything. I wheeled and dealed for this thing. Okay, you guys care more about trucks, so I will just put this down back now, and we will talk about that some other time. All right, thanks for all the love, everyone. Appreciate it. Actually, TD. I'm guessing you were trying to say TD. I'm looking at the 2018 models. I like the design better, and you get the full benefit of the warranty. Good call. ATW. Mr. Veloster sounds like a good name. Yeah, got to do it. Nice you're going to wear it in the Tundra around town. That would work. Was typing that and saw before you said you got it at the race. Catsian quoted $1,495 installed. $550 would be great. I hear that. Wear it in the Tundra. Awesome. Thank you. There's no actual regulation for what comprises an oil or what is required of an oil. It would be classified or classed full synthetic. Okay. $550, you would have to install them yourself. I was away. Welcome back. Life Rider, what's up? You ever going to get auxiliary lights for the truck? Someone told me that an NSV bar was on sale somewhere. I have that in my email. I got to check that out. I really want to get one in the grill. That's kind of my thing. Kind of want to do that. Hey, thumbs up from Dennis. What's up, buddy? I like the helmet TD. That thing is pretty sweet. Okay, so I got a story about it. Adam, thank you. The helmet is awesome. Any news on the next gen Tundra? Nothing. Taylor, same as always. Still here in 2021. So the story of the helmet, if you're just signing on, helmet we're talking about. I got this at the NASCAR race. It's full-sized. Eric Jones helmet. I've always wanted a helmet, right? I've always wanted a racing helmet to put in a display case and put around. You guys know I'm a big NASCAR fan. Wait, hold on. That's badass, but how come your head is as big as the helmet? I bet you I could fit my head in that if that's stupid. I'm going to take that thing that's in it out of it and see if I can fit my head in it. I bet you I could. But anyway, I've always wanted a helmet. We went into this tent, and they had a bunch of the driver helmets. I saw Eric Jones, which was a shock. Not, you know, you saw your Kevin Harvicks, your Jeff Gordons, your Dale Juniors, but there was Eric Jones. And I saw it, and I went up to the lady, and I was like, well, I'm not paying that, but I'd pay this. And, you know, we negotiated, and it worked. God bless America. So I got my helmet. What do you think of the new Trail Boss? Random, I know. No, not random at all. I really like the Trail Boss. I wish the Trail Boss had more in it. What's the other one? What's the one from... what's the... I know this. The GMC version. ATK or something they call it? Something like that. AT4. That one is the one to get. That one has the 6.2 motor in it. At least optional. Where the Trail Boss is just the 5.3. So, I would go with that one. The AT4 is way more sweet in my opinion. TD, you need to have some hats made. I would pay for one, and sure others would also. Yeah, I gotta... Every time I get something made that people ask for, they sell good in the beginning and then they don't sell anymore. So, let's make sure the next thing we get, people want. How about hoodies? Would anyone do hoodies? TundraDude34 hoodies? Your head is hard enough to put a dent in the truck. Why you need a helmet? This is true. Just for display. God bless America, definitely. Just install a S-Pod and some A-pillar lights. Must look sweet. Love to see a picture. Love them. When you take the restrictor off, take a pic of your head in the helmet and put it on Instagram. I am definitely going to do that. In fact, I'm going to do that tonight. That's going to be my my thing to do tonight. All right, I'm going to call this an evening. I'm going to go watch a little TV, read the old tire rack, you know? Check it out. Thank you very much for joining us. We had a good crew today for middle of the day. Appreciate you stopping in, saying hello. Do a pre-order. Ooh, that would be pretty sweet. Yeah. So wait, real quick, before I let everyone go. Don't leave yet. Stop. Yes or no? That's the simple answer to this. Would you buy a TundraDude34 hoodie? Go. Yes or no? I will wait. Because I'm trying to figure out the next thing to do, the next thing to make. Taylor would buy one. Taylor's been around a long time, so I'm glad he would. Dennis is totally in. Spencer told me to go to hell. That's cool. Cheers. I'm going to take that as a yes. Mike said yes. No, I'm in South Florida. It's 99 out right now. I have tons of t-shirts, bro. Tons of t-shirts for your Florida there. Depends on price. It won't be expensive. I wouldn't pay that much, but I'll give you this much. Okay, fine. All right, Chris, be good. Sorry, just being... Spencer, I appreciate the honesty. No problemo, dude. I missed something. I had to jump off for a moment. I'm seeing how many people would buy a TundraDude34 hoodie. Because I'm trying to think of the next thing to do. So we got the stickers, the key tags, the t-shirts. That's it, right? And now I'm thinking hoodie. Hoodie or hat? All right, this is the next thing we're asking. Hoodie or hat? Which one would you rather? Which one would you buy? Spencer's not going to buy anything, Spencer. You don't have to say anything. We got you, buddy. Too many clothes. Sorry, I hear you. Make a thought. Listen to this guy. 34 underwear. Hoodie. Okay. Yeah. Hat. Okay. Hoodie hat. It's a nice looking helmet. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. Yes. T. What does yes T mean? All right. Yeah. I want to tell you right now, though. Hat, I'm in. Okay, Spencer wants the hats. The reason, just so you know, both, eventually, one before the other it'll be. The reason we do the stickers and the reason we do the key tags is because they're cheap. And I don't want you guys to spend a load of money on stuff. I wanted something cheap. That's kind of why I went with these first. The t-shirts, I got them too. TundraDude down the sleeve would be cool. Both, well, depending on the design. We could always work on the design. We'll figure it out. I think the hat would just be the logo, no? TRD the thong. TRD the flamethrower. All right. Good, guys. We'll do some research on what'll be easier and cheaper, and I'll get you all hooked up. Spencer, you're the man for being real, and I appreciate it as always. You guys have a good day. Thanks for being here. Good times, great oldies. Let's go have a few more of these adult ginger ales, eh? Take care, everyone. Go try